Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Thanks everybody for being here. It is Godlike Sunday. What's going on, everyone? Marcos, what's going on, man? Thanks for being on tonight. There you go.
Yeah, everything's going well. Hung out with the
Mhm.
mom today, and then yeah, ready to talk.
Awesome, man. Thanks for being here. Lane, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming on, man. I'm sorry it was so last minute.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's been a little bit kind of nice because we were supposed to get tons of buckets of rain, this entire weekend, and then
Yeah.
of course, it just had the buckets of rain right when I was at the grocery store in the morning picking up my groceries for the week, so that was perfect. And then faked me out because of the weather. Two of my friends canceled. I'm going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so we ended up not going to see
Oh.
that today. And then I'm like, well, then it got nice by 2. Oops. But it was already too late in the day to go see it. So I have to try on Thursday. Maybe I'll be taking off from work, and I have to drop my car off to get repair work on it. So I may try and go that afternoon.
Okay. Thanks for being here, man. I know it's short notice. I appreciate that. My man Equan, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. How you doing?
Amen. Happy Mother's Day for anyone that applies to. I know I had to take the wife out and wine and dine and everything. That's a thing, right? I don't know if I'm being tricked or not, but um, did that, and now I'm here, and I just watched my 76ers get crushed, but it's
Oh
okay. They're only my
no.
second favorite team. I still got the Lakers, so I'm good.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Ooh,
watched it.
For one more round.
Yeah.
I watched that too, man. Yeah,
there you
it
go.
was kind of a blowout, but yeah, it was still a
Kinda.
good game. Oh, calm down. Yeah, it was kind of a blowout. Freddie on the road and still made it with us, man. Thanks for being here. I so much appreciate that.
I appreciate it too for having me back on. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you
can hear
good.
you.
All
Mhm.
right, good. Yeah, I just had to like throw a setup together, so I was nervous about it not working. But yeah, I'm back in my old hood, man, in Brooklyn, for
Okay.
work. While I'm here, I went to go visit some family, check in on
Cool.
moms, tell her Happy Mother's Day, show her some love.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now I'm, back in the place I'm currently residing in for now. But yeah, all is well. All is well.
Man, awesome, man. Again,
Mhm.
happy Mother's Day to everyone. And my partner in crime, the man that always comes through, even when he's at work, he jumps on stream as he's getting off of work. Jason, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here.
Man, it's Mother's Day, bro. I gotta go.
Whoa, whoa, guy.
No,
You better step it up a little bit here. You better call your mom.
I'll miss it. But first off, man, so Freddie makes yours while he's out of town, but he misses mine.
Oh,
So I
here
don't
it
know what
goes.
that says.
Whoa, whoa,
Uh, Jason, man, we still good, man.
We
Man, secondly, I used to be the guy that would just post my camera in front of a white wall and have nothing behind me, but I guess that's everyone else now.
That's right.
Well, that's all right. That's all right, man. We're going through, and tonight's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of stuff on deck. Um, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat first of all, man. I'll go ahead and pull up these pictures here real quick as well. So, Anthony, my man, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. What's going on, man? Man, Fine Tip's always got our back. He's always here. What's
Sub
up?
phone tip.
What's up, Fine Tip? My man Alan in here as well. What's going on? And also Aiden Martinez, the master of lighting, is here. Uh, oh man, my brother Angel's
Angel.
in the house. Yes. So man, thanks for everyone being here. We have some cool stuff lined up tonight. I definitely have some topics I did want to bring up. Um, let's start off with print of the week. This is something new. We got two new things tonight. The print of the week is one of them for sure. I'm going to bring up my choice here. This will be something moving forward in on our show, and I really am a big fan of art print. If you didn't know that already, but this is one that really caught my eye this week, and I wanted to share with everyone. So let's
You know
show.
what I realized?
What's that?
I don't have to do fucking shit. Like I can
Welcome
just
to.
dick around. I can just dick around back here now.
Well, good job, man.
I
Okay.
don't
All
have
right.
any. I don't have anything to worry about.
So this is the art print that that caught my eye this week. I thought this will go great with like a Mandalorian setup, which is really cool. Is that this print has something special that you don't see with the naked eye until you change the lighting and you do something different to it. So when you look at this, I'm like, man, that's super cool. And then it's got this glow in the dark effect too next to it. So it kind of has that effect as to when you bring this up, it has a different turn off the lights or whatever. You have a black light. This shows up on the background. I thought that was really cool. Very unique piece. Any Mandalorian fans in here? Any setups you guys have?
I mean, I used to be.
I mean,
Yeah.
me. 100%, man. I'm all in on the Mando line.
Yeah, I think had some pieces. Freddie, what do you think of this print?
I like how they made the dark saber front and center
Right.
with this, man. I think it's cool. I mean, and the fact that it's glow in the dark with it, because that's what you like, is man. So that's because with art, with the Mandalorian and stuff like that, you want to basically make it that the characters are what stands out in front, right?
Right.
But they made it like, no, the dark saber. That's what they're trying to do with this piece, and I like it. The fact that it's glow in the dark, I think it's cool, and you got all the Mandos behind it. I like it.
Yeah, this is super cool, and what I really like about it is that it's got something unique. When you have a black light on it, you can just kind of see the dark sword, right in front there. Anybody that has like a Mando setup, I think this would be kind of cool. Is it just me or has like a bottleneck vibe because of how like the shape of it and things? It kind of has that same look. But yeah, super cool print. I really think it's great. Yeah, this is a really good one. We're only supposed to pick one, but I did see another.
I like the effects they put on it though, with the how they have like the rays coming off of it, like the glow with the saber.
That one,
I like that.
I love that, man. Yeah, I think they did a good job with that print, and it's like $95 or something like that. I didn't think it was too bad actually. So,
wait, where is that? Where can we get that?
This is Sideshow. They had it on Sideshow. So this is available now. I believe you can get that. It looked really good. I was seeing they had like another version, but that's the only version they had.
I might pick that up because so right now with the Mando line, the only thing I'm collecting is the Hot Toys. So I think I have about 8-9 pieces. I want to actually do the whole entire line. But the recent purchase I got from the Mando line was the Moff Gideon and the 2 Dark Troopers. Yeah. So I could see myself putting that, and he's going to be wielding the dark sabers. I could see myself putting that behind it in that setup that I have there. So I might look into that piece.
I'll tell you one thing: when you're posing those dark troopers, make sure you wear gloves.
Fingerprints. That bad?
Like magnet. I was already told for that purge trooper because I just got my purge trooper this week. Like it shipped before it went up on the photos went up on Hot Toys website, on Facebook and stuff for being released in Hong Kong. I was told by someone, make sure you don't touch.
Thank you for that.
Make sure you're wearing the gloves beforehand.
Yeah, because I hate fingerprints on my stuff. Literally, I hate it. Yeah, so that's a good tip.
Just be careful when posing that guy because he's because of the nature of you can literally remove the torso. It's very, and he can swirl 360 degrees. It's very kind of loosey goosey kind of when you're posing. Very cool, but you have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is another print that I saw on Sideshow that came out this week. I kind of like the Venom and how this is kind of laid out. I thought it was really cool. I know there was different versions, I believe, too. I thought this would look good with there's a few Miles Morales pieces out now, and I thought this would look really good with it. It was set up in the background. That would look cool. Any Spider-Man setup. I thought that was cool. What do you guys think?
That's a cool piece. I like it. I like that Miles Morales. He's getting a lot of love these days with the new movie coming out too.
Yeah, man, that looks amazing. That movie looks amazing. I really want to see that.
First one was good.
It was good, man.
Yeah, out of nowhere, right?
I know it came out of nowhere. I watched it twice. It was good. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that's gonna be print of the week for me. Equan, do you have any on deck for us?
Yeah, I do. I picked up one print today or
Oh, I
last
do.
week,
Yeah.
and oops, which one is it? Oops, that's not the one. Hold on.
Was that some Jessica Rabbit thing?
That was. Let me see if I got this right.
Hmm.
This one right here. Yeah, so I grabbed this one here. So can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So there's like there's three versions of these, but there's two versions that look like this that have the red and the black and white. So there's an acrylic that has only like an ES of 30. I didn't get that one because of course it's sold out.
Yeah.
And there's a Giclée one, which is this one, and it was like ES of like 175. So of course I was able to get that one.
Okay.
So I grabbed this because I don't know, it just caught my eye, and it doesn't really fit in my frame collection, but I'll find a place to put this somewhere.
So I seen this and I let this pass. I don't have much regrets on passing on it, but I did want this, man, because I grew up with Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
And Christopher Lloyd in the background sneaking in there. Look, I like that. Yeah, and then if you know anything about Roger Rabbit, he's trying to get rid of all tunes, man, and dump them in the bath. He raised the rubber bands. Yeah, you can see he's in a factory. But this was a nice one. I think this was the better one because the other art print had the one, I think it was just all black and white, right? I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I didn't like that one because nothing popped off of that one. But the red, this one popped, and I did notice this one sold out quick.
Oh yeah, it sold out instantly.
I think less than a minute maybe, but yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. It was like
that one, yeah.
Because when I had it in my cart, it was gone.
What was the ES on this one? Yeah, 30. Yeah, this sold out in less than a minute. That was the one. Yep.
That formula. Roger may be the center there, but he was definitely not the selling point of this.
Yeah, it's more like this right here. That's
I think it's the upper half there. Poster there with the selling point.
This is rabbit porn.
Yes.
This guy. I wish.
Every time I think about it, Jessica, I don't know why she reminds me of Mariah Carey. I don't know why.
She's got those curves,
yeah.
And the other thing I picked up is right here.
Yeah, had.
Wow.
Oh, what is this?
So this one is
this is kind of
figure, a concept figure.
This is the one you got me to you made me spend my money.
See? Yeah, and I know you're grateful because this thing sold out in less than 30 seconds. This
what?
Is the deluxe version.
Instantly. Yeah.
ES of 300.
Wait, this is a figure or a print?
It's a figure, and it comes with a print as well.
I would have
loved the figure. The one I got.
I would have took the figure, bro. Freddie, send me your figure.
Nah, man.
It comes with 3 interchangeable heads, red, white, and orange mask, and a hand numbered print. Everything's numbered. The box is numbered. Like the figure is numbered, and the print is numbered. And
dude, this is cool.
Like this.
Yeah.
So there's two versions. This one's the concept by Peter Laird, and then there's a Kevin Eastman that was released by Mondo years ago.
It's like a turtle with a bird head.
Yeah.
So this. Yeah. So this one is actually taller than if you know the NECA turtles that they produce. This is actually taller than that one. It's no, the smaller one. Was it? What are they, like 112 or whatever the sizes? Yeah. So this is a pretty decent size. It's pretty big. I like the black and white one because they had the color ones that came out, which I think it was like LE was it maybe 300 maybe I think or something like that.
How much are these figures?
These were the better. These were like it was like 100 for the deluxe, right? No, that's not the deluxe.
What if I
this one's the deluxe right here. Deluxe. Comes with a print.
That's pretty cool.
Because the Deluxe has a limited edition of 300, and it's 100.
Okay.
And then the bundle that has these three is 200. ES of 500.
What's amazing? It was 300, but that thing sold out in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What website is this?
Bottleneck.
Okay.
Bottleneck.
Oh wow!
I thought
No
they
wonder
just
it
came out with art prints.
I did too.
Yeah.
They have some figures once in a while. They're pretty
Okay.
concept figures, basically. So
Yeah, they have to have like the quickest sellout like rate of all time at any company with that stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad you put me on this, Equan, because when you sent it to me, I was like, but then I saw the deluxe, and then I was like, I gotta get that. And I think I sent you a screenshot. I'm like, somebody, it was like it jumped from 100 to like 1,500. I was like, come on, guys.
People are like scalping these already, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happening. That was a super low edition for that.
No, it is.
Yeah. So Equan, you got one. Freddie, you got one too.
Yeah. We both got one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really cool, man. What else did you pick up this week, Equan? Was that it?
That's. I mean, I didn't. Those I pre-ordered, but physically, I picked up like. I know I picked up like some 6-inch figures, like the Mafex Nightwing. I grabbed that, and then I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Lane, did you grab anything this weekend?
No, I haven't picked up anything.
Nothing.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not an art print guy, so
okay.
I don't really do any stuff with that.
That's cool.
I knew I like Lane.
Man,
you
guys are odd man out.
Well, it's just because statues and Hot Toys consume so much money as it is.
Oh, I know.
and honestly, my parents have been yelling at me for 11 years that I didn't put any like pictures that I've still had up on my walls in my previous apartment before I moved here.
Oh, okay.
Considering my dad was threatening me, I cannot wait to get to your apartment so I can put pictures on your walls. That was the thing he was trying to terrorize me with for like 6 months. Now he's terrorizing me for another year until they come to visit next year. So prints were never really part of the picture. I've seen lots of ones that I like,
right?
But I actually own one art print. I own one art print,
and I no longer like Lane.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, it's still rolled up. It was one that was from last year. It was a small one. They didn't even have the option for, putting it, frame it or something. Right. Which was Princess Leia one, which was supposed to be Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
But it was actually like her Slave Leia look, like because it was like a facial one.
Yeah.
She had the neck chain thing around her, and I'm like, Empire? What? That's Slave Leia, man. That thing sold out. That thing sold out like in 35 minutes on Sideshow's website. It was like 75 they did. They still have the Han Solo one, their Nerf herder one to this day, still up on the website.
Okay. Well, Jason, I know you got something super cool coming up this week coming in. Did you get anything else? I'm kind of.
I mean, it's not an art print.
No, we're not talking about art print. Anything. I said anything.
No, I don't have any art prints, but no, I should get the half scale Iron Patriot this week. So
that's cool.
Are we gonna do a double live unboxing?
I am not unboxed. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna open it, but I'm not gonna set it up. I'm just gonna want to check it out, make sure it's intact. But
you'll be with me doing mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if it's anything but art prints, I have one thing come this week. I got.
Oh, you did? Okay.
From Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You got what?
The purge from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got that? Wow.
Yeah, mine shipped out before even the pictures went onto the website. On the Catalyst, and I got like the notice it was getting charged like the week before, and I was like, okay. And I was like, well, so I'll probably see it in 10 days, and then it like shipped, and I was like, okie dokie.
So you ordered yours before the notice went out?
Well, I ordered mine day one when it first went up.
Okay.
Besides, it's weird because probably it had a very, very low ES, actual production. I know ES is really, that's statute more than like Hot Toys didn't really do that very often, but I'm guessing no one pre-ordered it because it got I got the notice. The pictures went up. Sideshow put up their video for the unboxing and stuff that they do.
Yeah.
First look, and then it waitlisted.
Yeah. I regret not picking it up, man.
It looks cool. Anybody I know, all the review things, it looks cool. Just as I was telling you, like the Dark Trooper, don't touch it without gloves on, which sucks. I hate trying to pose figures with gloves.
I can see that being a pain. Marcos, you got anything else coming in this week?
So I got something in 2 weeks ago. It was an art print.
Oh, you did?
Real quick.
Okay. Yeah. What art prints? Yeah, anything you
That's
got
old news, man.
I know, right? I haven't shown it yet. We were on art prints, so
it's new to me. I haven't seen it. So let's see.
1 second.
Shit, I don't even remember what I got 2 weeks ago.
So I got
think I
this.
remember.
Can you guys see?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get that shit. There we go.
Yeah, so I got this Dark Knight Saves Gotham. Yeah. I got the 24 by 36, so it's ginormous. So
Nice.
Dude, this is awesome.
yeah, the thing I like about it the most is just it has like everybody in it, like all the villains, and then
Yeah.
I think Red Hood's right here where my mouse is. Batman, Robin, and
That's cool.
Batgirl's right there. So yeah, something simple.
Make that bigger, man, so I can see it.
My bad.
What are you on right now?
And I'm on a small laptop, man. I can't see nothing. All right, there we
You
go.
guys see it?
Yeah. It's better.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. Oh, they got the whole rogues. No rogues.
Yeah, they got
at
like
least most of them anyway.
Bane,
Most of
Poison
them, yeah.
Ivy. They got everybody. So
Who's the artist?
Yeah, here you go, Ethan. You can get this instead of Sanity.
it's on Thomas Kincaid website. I don't know who's the artist.
I
or
like
anything,
it.
but
3D.
Okay.
It's good though.
Nice.
Wait, what Robin is that? What Robin is that? Like,
I don't know.
He's got
I'm
a
thinking.
pole, so
I'm thinking Dick Grayson though, because
Yeah, it looks like Dick. Yeah. It's got to be. Yeah.
Is that a Batgirl in the background? On the
yeah,
left?
Batgirl's right here, and then I
Okay.
think it's Red Hood up here, and like the top right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See
so-
what I like about these prints, man, is the Easter eggs. I love prints like
Yeah.
that, where it's like you gotta like look closely, and then it's like you stare at art, and you're just like, wow, okay, you just find different things, man.
FBJ,
I like
I'll
that.
send you my old collection of Where's Waldo.
See, look, like
I see
Freddie, like
Catwoman
you're talking about,
right
there's a
there.
flying, the flying Grayson's like banner right
I'm
there.
not collecting that line, Jason.
Yeah.
Wait, what you said, Marcos? What flying? What?
There's like a flying Grayson, like
Yes.
advertising right
See?
there. So,
That's what I mean. I didn't even see that. That's cool, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love prints like that.
but I got that in 2 weeks ago. I just got to get framed up and everything, so that's all I got to do.
Wow, that's really nice. I like that. I like how first of all, I like the size, but second, I like all the detail in it.
Yeah, it's
super
good.
cool. Really good. Love that.
Yeah.
Is that going to go behind like
Pretty
your
much.
Batman
Yeah.
1/3 or?
Yeah. I don't know exactly yet, but I have something like envisioned.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna go
Sure.
somewhere, obviously.
Okay. Sweet. Freddie, what? I know you got that one bobblehead figure. Anything else you pick up this week?
Well, just to answer Sexy Lamb right quick. I love Olivia.
Okay.
I have at least 5 pieces from her. Joker, Catwoman, Bat Harley, another Harley that's just it's colorful. It's just her face and her hair.
Yeah.
What else? I ordered. What's one that just came out? Yeah, I can't remember all of them, but I have at least 5 pieces from her. She does amazing art. She's great. I recommend her pieces. Like if there's any still on sale, but once her stuff sells out, the prices shoot through the roof. You're spending at least quadruple her prints once they're sold out. I know that for a fact because there's 2 pieces I'm still trying to hunt down, but I'll probably never get because they're just too expensive. But yeah, so Sexy Lamb, if you're thinking about getting any of her pieces, man, yeah, you should do that because it's pretty good. So I don't think, other than the Turtles, I didn't get anything else. No art prints this week.
Okay.
Let me see. The only thing that I am still waiting on is my Invincible that I ordered. That has been shipped from Hong Kong, and it's been, I think, a week and a half now. And I think it's delayed, and I didn't look and see why it was delayed. But yeah,
Man, I'm still having a lot of problems with Toy Wonderland. So anybody thinking about buying from them, it's probably best not to.
Well, what do you have on order from them?
Yeah, I have the Stark Industries light box that says in stock on their website, and I ordered it, no movement. So I looked 3 weeks later, no movement. So I asked them about it. Hey, just bear with us. We'll take a look. I emailed them back. I said, listen, this has been another 3 weeks, no movement, no
Jesus
email
Christ.
response. What's the deal here? Send them another email, no response. So
Worse.
guess we'll take some action next week if we have not got any response back from them.
You know what it is? It's because you didn't spend $26,000 this year with them.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
reason. You have to get the customer service,
Wow.
according to them.
Well, man.
See, there's a problem that I don't think anybody has. I think one person addressed it on a post that I saw like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't get to go too deep into it, and I didn't really dig into it myself, which I need to. I had at least 1K worth of points still.
Okay.
And it's just not there anymore. So
what?
I want to, yeah. And I'm going to dig into that a little bit further. And I'm like, I was planning on, and I have until, because they have an expiration date. I think it was until, I think I had until like November to cash that in.
Okay.
So, and this is when I had checked, like, I think in January, right? So I was like, oh, I got time. I looked maybe 3 weeks ago, and then I saw that it was gone. And I was like, but I saw the new rules now that they have for all of their, emperor or whatever they have, all the different tiers. And I was like, now, am I the only one who lost the points? Or, so I don't know, like, what's up with that. So I got to dig into that, and I'm probably going to put them on blast. If I found I did something shady, because I want my points. So,
same. Yeah. I'm not the type of person that calls out people or say, hey, don't buy from them on stream or on our groups and things, but I'm very close, so I'm just hoping they make things right. And look, a quick email, hey, look, man, just so you know, we don't have it or whatever, we're giving you your money back, or hey, you know what, it's been delayed, or something that we know, some type of communication, because without that, I don't know, I'm gonna have to move on. But I'll have to call my credit card company and just let them know, listen, they took our money and
you
they haven't given me a product. Yeah. So I don't want to do that, but we may have to. Yeah, I thought it'd look great in my collection too, but it's still not here. So we'll have to.
I mean, they got kicked off of PayPal, so there's that.
Okay.
And then they had some issues with some credit card companies, and they were able to get it back recently. So that kind of shows you. Looks like a lot of people have been doing chargebacks and stuff.
Okay. Well, lesson learned. We'll have to move forward from there after that. So I do have myself. Chasen knows because he's the first guy I messaged. But Iron Man Mark 1 half scale will be here this week. So I'll have it this week. We'll do a live unboxing. Me and Chasen will do a live unboxing, and we'll stream it live. Get things set up. Anybody's welcome to join. So we can get it all set up. And you talk to Josh as well and get it all.
You've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
I guess that's an understatement.
I feel like you're last.
You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. Everybody else got it but me. But I should get my tracking number tonight, and it should be here this week. It was so strange because me and Chasen were talking like last week, and he's like, hey man, yeah, you know what? You did it by this, so it'll probably be here this time, and you'll have it around this time. And sure enough, he was exactly right about how it, like, I think he works there.
To be real, man, because I don't want to say like how the shit works, like whose containers and everything it is, but I think my half scale is on the same as yours.
Oh really? Well, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
All I can say, Jimmy, if you were last, it's a good thing Ricky Bobby's dad wasn't your father.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely coming this week, and we'll do a live unboxing for there. So I cannot deny that's my most anticipated statue that for this year, and I look forward to getting that in, getting it all set up, showing it to everyone as we're doing unboxing. I got to see if that bad boy fit to the door. So we'll find out.
Mm.
This
You're gonna
doesn't
look
come
like
in a
Kid on
regular
Christmas,
box.
man.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, this is a crate. It's not a regular box. So we'll have to
I'm
get
looking
that.
forward to see it for you, man. It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
So it's a one man up. It's a one man up.
First
think
half
so.
scale, you'll kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah.
See what else you like about it, don't like about it.
Yeah,
I saw Statue of Delivery. I just had to see the picture Chasen put up of that pallet with those boxes, and I just went.
You talking about my palette?
Yeah, I saw that thing and just went, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
never. Whatever statues that have 5 boxes like that or 3 boxes, I said never buying one like that. I'll take my 1 box of Sideshow that's this big instead, and takes me 2 minutes to set up instead of, Beaver's Transformer with 500 pieces that takes 4 hours to put together.
Oh,
and
come on, you like Lego.
I'm about to say that's all the fun right there.
That is the fun. Everyone makes it sound like Bayformers are a struggle to put together, bro. It's a blast.
A blast.
It's a pain in the ass, but it's a blast.
I don't remember ever hearing that. I asked Art Statue Collector about his Transformers ones that he put together, the couple that he got, and he went, I hate those things, putting them together. And I was like, I get it, but
it's like putting together a Lego set, man. Every time I see
I know.
I see the pieces.
I'm not a Lego person.
Statue.
I'm not a Lego person. Well, it's more than taking it apart and putting it all into the correct slots in the box.
Yeah, that's what sucks when you got to take it down.
Like Jason,
I get enjoyment putting it together. They're fun.
But do you have? Are you having? You don't have your actual Shockwave or anything like that put together, right? Those are still in the box.
No,
right?
just the barricade. He's literally the only Bayformer I have built.
Very smart man. Very smart man.
Well, yeah, he's already said he's got them all in storage and he's gonna unbox them in his new place. So, man, it'd be cool if you. I mean, I think didn't you say you're gonna do it slow, right? When you move in, you're gonna.
I think I will, bro, because I have a channel now. Like, I might as well take advantage of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's a new piece of the collection instead of just busting it all out in a week. But we'll see.
Well,
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that, whatnot stuff. So, but I never asked you, did they take the pallet?
No, they don't. But no, the garbage people do. But that's always the thing that worries me because I've had pallets now a couple times, and I'm like, God damn it, the garbage man better take this on his pickup day. Both times they have, but I know maybe next time it might not happen. I'll be stuck with the pallet for another week.
They should be able to pick that thing up. The garbage people here, they pick up whole fridges and throw it in the bin.
Ours don't.
I've never seen.
Ours is automated over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't even get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
It's the same Jason where I'm at right now, which is different from in the city. I see. When I first saw it, because in New York, people come out and stuff like that. But where I'm at now, I see the trucks just come, and I was like, wait, what is this? You see
your trash can, lifts it up,
and it comes. I was just like, dude, that's so weird, man. And then I asked my wife, she's like, yeah, that's what he'll do. I was like, man, that's funny. They don't even come out.
I'm not lying. My whole life I've seen the machine pick it up. I've never seen people get out of the.
Really?
We just switched to the machine maybe a few years ago.
Yeah, I guess so.
But see, what I hate about the machine though, and I realized that a couple of weeks ago, is that I had put a unit that was, what was it? I think it was a coffee table or something, but it was made of glass, and I put it out there. And when I came out the next day, I saw that the pieces were shattered on the floor, and I was like, "Oh man!" I thought it was the because people they come and take this stuff when you put it on the curb bandits, So I thought it was them. I was like, all right, somebody probably came, picked it up, and broke it. So I went on my cameras and I checked. No, it was the actual truck with the arm. They clamped it and they broke the glass as they were trying to put the coffee table in the thing. And I was just like, yo, I was like, see, man.
Wow.
There's no way that would work.
It's not always a good thing, man. That's why you need people, man.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that caught my eye this week, and this is a little bit of an older piece, but I know Marcos is at Collector Zone right now. They're doing, they're showing off some really cool pieces with their gallery opening up. They showed off RoboCop, which was cool. Jason showed that on Friday. I thought that was really cool. But they showed some pieces on here that really caught my eye. Not saying I'm getting it, but it just really made me kind of think this is something that I've looked at before. But man, seeing that someone next to it was pretty epic, actually.
I could send you like 50 statues, and you'd want like
all of them,
50 of them. Yeah.
I did see that RoboCop. That was such a directly from that scene in RoboCop 2 when RoboCop comes in and challenges Robo King to a fight, basically.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie, but I saw the statue and I was like, oh, it's okay, it's pretty cool. But I'm more of, I guess, a fan of the original movie. But this here was, I've always known it was big, but I didn't know how big it was until I saw someone stand next to it. This is a 1/4 scale alien, Queen Alien statue by Prime One, and this thing is huge. I saw Gem Mint standing next to it, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is freaking huge. I just didn't know how big it was. Here's a comparison.
Do you want to see a bigger one?
Yes. Here's a comparison right here. And when I saw this, I'm like,
yep.
I can't believe how much room this would take up.
That base is
table. This comment right here, man. Google this piece, bro.
Queen Alien.
I'm telling you, man, this Matrix Studio Queen Alien is insane.
Okay.
Wait, but does it have the eggs?
No, but it's a better alien. You'll see, bro. If he pulls it up, you'll see.
Man, and this is only one half of it. That's the even scarier part because there's the rogue alien, which is like a quote male alien, like human created male alien.
There's no
Dark Horse comic.
This one's a whole diorama.
Yeah, the rogue alien attaches right to.
So this is a deal. This is part of his deal. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can make this like a whole diorama, which in turn is freaking awesome.
But it's massive. It's like ridiculously huge.
So
and Jimmy,
big.
you're getting this, right? That's what you said, Jimmy?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not getting
this
it.
motherfucker.
The rogue alien only on.
I forgot I have powders here.
Good Lord. All right, let's bring this up here.
Oh, you're pulling it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to do it. Never mind, you got it then.
Oh no, go ahead. Yeah.
I forgot I had powers.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Well, if you already found it, go for it.
Okay.
It's a freaking beast, man.
This thing is huge.
Is it licensed?
No, but it's an iconic piece that a lot of people. It's like a grail in the alien community.
What in the hell? Holy cow. Okay, hang on a second. Let me bring this up here.
They're the same people that I ordered my custom Transformer from, the Dino.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that red Dino I sent you. It's the same. Yeah, but they screwed people over, so they're no longer a thing. That's a whole different story, though.
Okay.
Oh, this doesn't even show how big it is.
Yeah, I'm just
because there's no apple.
Yeah,
there's no apple, man. There's a little egg there. It says 1/4, Jason. Is that correct?
This is 1/4.
I'll find a good.
This can't be 1/4. No way. A 1/4 alien queen.
Actually,
No.
Jimmy, I think that diorama one, the prime one, I don't think that's a specific scale. If I remember correctly,
I think it said 1/4
scale. I don't.
Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah, it may not be, but you know what? Hang on, it's right here.
Figure 1/4.
Talking about, God damn it.
I gotta rewatch those Alien movies, man, because I know there's a lot of pieces out there. I see them in my mind, but I'm like, I think there's like 8 movies, including Aliens and Predators and stuff like that. And I think they had like the prequels. I gotta rewatch them all
Prometheus,
again.
right?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. They're all muddled in my mind. I'm like, I've seen them all, but it's just, I gotta go back and rewatch it.
I think you're right. It's Prometheus, Alien Covenant,
yeah.
Aliens. Alien
I didn't find it, Jason. Did you find
it?
Yeah, I'll get you.
AVP 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was a lot, man. But yeah, they were good movies, man. I gotta go back and just
most of
watch
them.
Wait, who remembered who won? Alien or Predators? I can't remember.
Who did what?
The movie Alien Predators. Who won? I can't rember. Nobody.
There was a bomb. That's all I remember. Bomb at the end.
And then we had Miss Utani and we had Miss Whalen, and then hinted at a third sequel that everybody laughed at because no one could actually see what happened in the second movie.
Yeah.
But they decided to make literally you want to buy like either one of the statues or you want to buy like the hot toy of the Pred alien and you can actually see it, but it looks like it. And you can actually see what Wolf looks like completely.
Here we go for a what's it called, a size perspective.
We got it.
This is how big the quarter scale Matrix Studio Alien Queen is.
Not too big, huh?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, go back. Let me see. It's
absolutely enormous.
That
it's
is
a head, dude.
God.
Head
I mean, look, there's like
thing.
a head bust of the Pred alien there, and it towers over it. Jesus.
Yeah, that is pretty big, actually.
And it does come with the eggs. It looks nice.
It has to be such a delicate piece, too.
Yeah.
It's a.
Would you say that thing, Jason? Would you say that thing looks like it might be as tall as the quarter scale Hulkbuster?
It's probably
Almost as tall, or within that ballpark, maybe.
I might even go because that's like 38 inches. Yeah, it's got to be right around there, man.
Jeez.
Pretty cool. The government one.
That's a
nice.
I hate to see the third scale.
I knew someone that was just selling it too.
What does it go for, Jason? Do you know?
Like 4,000, 3,000 minimum.
Wow, it looks great though. It looks good. I mean, if you're an Aliens fan, this looks like one of the ones to get. I never even heard of that company before. So
Jason, you said it's like a Grail, right?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
I get it.
Looks awesome.
I get it.
Looks awesome.
The Prime one looked good though. I like the base is just huge.
Well, I like how you can make it a whole dio and a whole scene with the Prime one.
It's a
I just think that one is crazy because of the size. The Matrix Studio.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it a lot. If I had an alien setup, it looks like that'd be a centerpiece for it. Looks great though.
I think I like the other piece better though. The first one you showed.
They had a 1/3.
I like that one better.
That one's cool. I just could not believe how big it is when I saw it
inches tall
next to a gem.
35 inches width.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw that. And wow.
That's without the rogue attached to it
Right.
whenever it finally comes out, because that's like actually a scene themselves.
Isn't there? Yeah, there's a companion piece to that Queen Alien, correct?
Rogue, which is kind of the main piece because it's for Alien Rogue. So that Queen is not movie-based Queen. That's a comic book-based Queen.
I see. I hate statues when the real estate is long in width as opposed to height, because then it takes up space that I could use to put something else on. That bothers me. I was just like, oh, why is it so wide? And I'm like, but
man, I mean, that's one of the struggles that I go through with some of the pieces I've had in the past. The one that comes to mind is always going to be Bane versus Batman by Prime One, and then of course Hulkbuster by Queen. You don't know a base until you stand next to this bad boy. I mean, it's huge. So, but yeah, I mean, it takes too much. It actually takes too much space, to be honest with you. But
just make it problems for future Jimmy.
I know that you're. Oh wow,
that's a quarter scale power loader.
Okay, there you go.
Wow,
that was good though. That setup with it.
That was fantastic, actually. Wow,
I love that. Very nice. That's a good piece.
It is.
Yep.
Man,
but who here on this panel is like Alien fans?
Me.
Predator.
Really? Wow.
I like Alien and Predator. But
same.
See, my thing is more, I like the Alien movies better, like the monster kind of aspect to them.
Yep.
And if I was going to get a statue or something, I'm not so crazy about owning the aliens in like a statue form. I would prefer, because I like them, but I like them as a horror monster kind of thing. I prefer, like, if I was going to get a statue, it would be like, a Predator or something like that, because there's the alien feel to it, but it's not as buggy. Like, I don't like bugs a lot, which is probably one of the reasons that, it's one of the things why the Alien movies I find scary, but I love watching. I mean, I've watched Alien and Aliens like 40 times or 45 times.
It's one of the coolest monsters. It has so many like weapons on it, like the acid, like blood and the mouth and
But
cool
for
concept.
like a statue, or even if I was trying to buy one of the old Hot Toys or something, I would get one of the Predators because they're kind of a cooler thing to me in a figure or statue form.
Question.
Yeah.
Why we're here on this topic? Ripley or Dutch? Not actor. Don't pick Arnold or Sigourney. I'm just saying the character in the movie.
Dutch.
Yeah. I'm sensing some sexism here.
Man.
Well, who do I think is an actual character? Like an actual character? That's Ripley.
Yeah.
Because she was a character. Dutch was.
That's hard, man.
Guy who had one of the best mud baths in the luckiest mud baths in the history of cinema.
Yeah, the best one-liner quotes too.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to separate Arnold from anything he does, man. But he played the character so well, man. I'm like,
but he's playing the same guy almost, but with a little bit more. I mean, he's basically also just John Matrix.
I want to say Dutch, but I'm gonna say Ripley. I'm gonna say Ripley.
I love her. I love her though. I love her though.
Did you guys like that? The Prime 1 statue of Ripley? You know, the alien.
I do like it.
I don't because
I wish. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I'd be all over it.
Well, I mean, the thing is,
I'll have a 1/3.
I know you guys get all locked. It's got to be the specific scale or whatever, instead of just going, hey, you may not get one of that character in that scale, and that one looks awesome. Just effing buy it.
It's got to match the others for me.
But doesn't
you can find space for it. You can find space even if you put it by itself.
But aren't all the other alien ones fourth scale?
What alien ones?
Like from Prime
ones?
Most.
I get what you're saying with the 1/3. Yeah,
but the movie ones they're doing. Well, that's where it gets funny. A lot of the ones right now you're seeing. I mean, it looks like the movie, like that Queen we just saw, but it's actually titled comic. That was the license they used to make it happen, right? Mm-hmm. So.
I don't think Prime 1's put it out any movie-based ones except for like the Ripley.
Well, they have. They've done third scale. Recently. That's the thing. The movie ones are third scale. It's Dog and Big Chat.
Yeah.
So why did Ripley they have to? That makes sense. Why did Ripley they have to do the quarter scale? I mean, the likeness was the big issue where
I would have loved that in third scale.
She looks too young. I mean, she looks like Ripley from the first movie.
Yeah.
Not Ripley from the second movie, even though it is Aliens Ripley.
I'll give you that.
That was such a good question, Chasen. As you were talking, I was replaying the scenes in the movie in my head because I've seen those first like 100 times or whatever.
Yeah.
As I'm going back and I started looking at the comments, and I was just like, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it might have to be Ripley. Yeah. But that's a hard one though. That's a hard one. Yeah, I do. It's hard, man. Yeah, that was a good question though.
One more movie. Do you think he could be above Ripley? Because he was only in one, so
maybe. But I'm just talking. Even if you just limit her to either Aliens or Alien, just single her out, I'd still probably say her role myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I lean towards her as I'm thinking about it, but it's hard. It's close. It's really close.
I can only tell you one statue. One thing I would never want to ever see people in statue or scale figure form or anything is the anti-predator battle suit from the end of the Predator. That's the only thing I would never ever want to see.
I can
see that.
You got a question?
I did see this piece Friday. Chasen bought it to the show on Friday, and we got to see kind of like the pics as they were posting it. At the Collector's Zone Ville. Yeah, sure can.
I got you.
And I think that it has a very unique paint job. And when I say that, it's because I'm not familiar with RoboCop 2, and this is what this is based on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it worked out well. I think they did a good job with it. I think it's the right scale, in my opinion, to have a RoboCop. And even if you did one, this could be the one that's the one you get because it's a larger piece. I think it's pretty good. I think if you get it, you'd be happy.
It's bang on, man, to the movie.
Yeah.
I just saw this movie like a couple months ago, so it's kind of fresh.
Oh, wow.
I saw it in movie theaters back in 1990.
Oh, show off.
Well, I got in with my friend. I was still technically too young to actually get in. By the first movie I ever saw where I was actually like 18 and like I'm going to go see a rated or 17 and I'm going to see a rated R movie is I went to see Leprechaun 2.
Oh shit!
With Warwick Davis.
So here's where this thing gets me when he asks, what do I think about the statue, right? I completely love this paint job more than the first movie. However,
I do too.
However, I prefer the first movie, and I know PCS is also doing one based on the first movie. But that's the conundrum, right? Do I get the suit I like more, or do I get the one that represents the movie I like more? And for me, it's usually going to be which movie I like more. So when the next one comes out that represents the first movie, I will strongly consider it.
Jason, I got the simple solution. So you
get both.
Get the best of both. No, both best of both worlds, and not spend an arm and a leg.
Hot Toys.
Get the Hot Toy RoboCop 3 one, which is literally this exact look, except he's got like not a the jetpack and stuff and everything. That's really cool, and so that'll give you in a nice smaller scale, not breaking the bank of this look. And then just get the statue for PCS for the first one, and then boom, you got everything covered. Simple as that.
Because the first one is just like what Sexy Lamb said. It's going to be just basically metallic, right? There's not going to be this color sheen to it, which is fine because that's how it's supposed to be. But this is just so much more pleasing on the eye, though.
It can be for sure. It's got a little more detail to it. I feel like
this will bring color to your collection, right? Like
it will. It will.
We need
it looks great too.
Though.
Oh, and Lane was the one that remembered the initials in the chat last time.
I remember, yeah.
Good job, Lane.
OCP,
good job,
Omni Consumer Products.
Yep, you were the one that remembered.
Yeah, well, no, you guys were saying Omnicorp, and I was going, oh, God, no, that's a 24 remake. That's with evil Batman, with evil Batman. No, but see, then they said, like, at the very end of the movie, like with Sam Jackson, then they referred saying that company, after it was revealed all the stuff they had done, was revealed that it turns out it was supposed to be like a branch of Omni Consumer Products.
Okay.
That's how they stuck it in because everybody hated Omnicorp.
Okay.
Cool, man. Anyone else have opinions on this one?
I'm not too big into the series, so but it looks good.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with the RoboCop cartoon. I still don't know how they made a kids cartoon of that.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know that was.
1990 or it was like early 90s. It came out.
Every like R-rated show, and everything.
Oh shit!
So who's seen the remake? I didn't like the remake.
I've seen it.
The one thing that's cool for the remake though
was basic
is 3 zeros like the new version of Ed 209 figure they did. The 6-scale figure of that Ed 209 is actually supposed to be really cool. My LCS has the Hot Toy for the old original Ed 209.
Oh, nice.
They want like $600 for it.
Jeez.
When
did that one come out? It came out like ages ago, right?
Yeah, but it's in perfect shape. The problem with that one was, the top part of his canopy would wear down and everything. And
okay.
But the one they have is in perfect condition.
Wow.
That's sweet, man. Man, that's RoboCop is pretty iconic, especially for that era, like those 90s eras. I think if you're into that series, this will be a great pickup for you. And PCS is a company that's really coming in strong. Mark my word, in the next few years they'll be up there with Queen, with LBS. They'll be up there with everybody else. So
they just have so many licenses, which is dope, and they're doing stuff that no one else does.
Awesome. I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I think what they really in the past, what they really needed to work on was their paint job. I think the painting needed work. Some of the sculpts were kind of questionable, but other than that, I think I think it was coming along. But you can see how they keep progressing, look at them from like 3 years ago to now. It's like it's not even the same thing anymore.
And they'll still have misses today too, but overall, they're making progress, which is cool.
I would say just like you can look at just for like their sculpting. I could maybe go grab it.
Stuff I like about them is just because maybe it's because it's all they can get, but even if that is the reason, they get IPs that no one else touches, which that people want, which is just awesome.
And they try different things, like they're doing, the what do you call it? Like what's the one with? Why am I suddenly forgetting the name? With Saberwolf and Full Blood.
Killer Instinct.
they're trying something Killer Instinct, like old original character.
They did the Battletoads too.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
the
cool.
actual, of course, I've been after Ian saying if you're putting out the Battletoads, you got to put out the Dark Queen to like erase that Dark Queen that came out in the reboot one. They came out from Xbox and stuff a few years ago. Ugh. Sorry, but I'm thinking it's so cool. What guys, what we like with PCS, it's just how they're doing totally different thing. I'm a little sad, like they're stopping with the Mortal Kombat, because I know from and specifically over the last couple of years, fights he had with sometimes with NetherRealm and stuff for like getting the Lady Ninjas done, and they just haven't been selling well, so they're stopping with that for a while. But I think it's really cool. They're finally putting out like that 10 scale Street Fighter series. It's going to be.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know we, most of what we buy is larger thing, but they're going to put out like, I think almost all the new challengers, so you could literally get. I mean, if someone told you you're going to buy like all 16 Street Fighter characters from new Street Fighter foursome, you go no, they're too many and too much space. But like a 10 scale with that, where you can actually put them together and maybe fighting poses, change it. Like something like that, where you could set up a shelf and just have them all in their own thing at that scale. That would be that they're doing different things like that, but they're still doing. I mean, they're doing I think a half scale Storm or something, or third scale Storm, but they've got a half scale Arnold that Ann just said they're going to do, but he hasn't said what license. But
okay,
I know that in the group they were talking about it.
Sure.
And I mean, I think it'll be Conan. Like that's me personally.
I do too. I think it's Conan.
Like give us an old classic like Conan the Barbarian one of Arnold or something like that. I know Chasen and stuff because he got the. I told Ann after Chasen said he was getting the Jungle Hunter. I said you got to do third scale Dutch. Like I know one person will buy it like as soon as it goes up, he's gonna hit like triple deluxe platinum. He's gonna hit the pre-order.
I know a lot that will, man.
Yeah.
I know a lot that will.
I think it's cool to see because I like them as a company because I'm like thinking about getting their Ghostface. Like he'd probably be my only horror like statue. But
that's a good piece.
It's a quarter scale and it's a good price. So look at that whole setup. They do all these characters.
That's the plan.
I mean, could you imagine being more than 10 scale for this?
Yeah. So someone that knows Street Fighter very well. This is a print done by Alvin Lee. Alvin Lee came from the Udon comics, and he drew this iconic like scene for Street Fighter of them in the alley, and it became pretty famous. And then now their PCS is going to build off of that. They're going to go through and make these pieces. So I think a setup like this will look amazing. If someone did this and did an art print that had just a brick wall behind them, I think that would look just awesome.
Scary Fighters, I think I can name literally every character on here.
Yeah.
Because
I think they're wise for jumping into because no one else has, and Iron Studio's been doing it forever now, and now PCS is like, well, this is probably easy money, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 1/10. I mean, those things, but whether we collect them or not, they sell. Like,
no, I agree. Yeah, I mean, being a big Street Fighter fan, I don't have any Street Fighter statues because I haven't found the right ones. I felt like that I could say like, hey, these are just amazing. They're going to be in my collection. They look great. That's why I've passed on a lot of them. I just feel like they could have been better. So I think Prime 1 took a real good stab at it. I think they did. It just wasn't the characters that I really wanted in my collection, but they were still good.
So Jimmy, are you going for this line? Or are you going
I have a spot under my TV here that has a long like shelf and it's real narrow. I think that's where they could go. I think that would look really good actually too.
That's for your 6-scale Hot Toys.
Yeah, but I have 2 shells, not just one. I thought ahead, man. I thought ahead. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Because I'm considering because I mean I'm doing the Iconic Studios 1/6, so that I'm all in on that. But I saw this and I was tempted because it's 1/10, and when I see that image, like to me, like I know we're up to like what Street Fighter 6 now, and I love Street Fighter and everything like that. But that photo, when I see that, that's the image I have of like Street Fighter, like the characters from Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, Street Fighter Turbo, Street Fighter Third Strike, like seeing T-Hawk, and even Cammy's original outfit, like the camo outfit, like that whole lineup, just the way they look, Dan and all of them. I'm like, that's the Street Fighter with all the outfits that ingrained in my mind when I see that, and I'm like, that's the Street Fighter I want, not Street Fighter 6, not Street Fighter 5. I know they're trying to do it up for this current generation, make it all like, all outgoing, flashy, big, huge hands, do the face different. I'm like, but no, that's for me, and I sound like an old fart, but that's not my Street Fighter, right? I mean, I love it. I'll play it and all day, but it's when I think about Street Fighter, that image to me, like, and I look at those characters, that's why I'm so tempted. I'm like, man, because it represents the look and the feel of the ones I grew up with. So
I've been playing Street Fighter since I was a kid, since 14 years old. So I really know this game, and I agree with you, Freddie. This is an iconic photo from Street Fighter, and I think the line they're building is going to be great for them.
I've never played it.
The only thing I've heard anybody talking about Street Fighter 6 is Cammy's butt.
Wow.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
That is true.
Yeah, it's from her like
I'm
pose
intrigued
thing
now.
that she does. Yeah, mostly her kind of pose thing she does.
A lot of female representation in that game.
Yeah, well, her and
Chun-Li, right?
Chun-Li,
Chun-Li shows off a lot of representation.
I don't like a lot of the outfits they're doing now. Not just with the ladies like Chun-Li and Cammy, but even with some of the guys, just like that.
It looks like weird.
Wait,
so
it's just
a lot of them.
Are you gonna be intrigued by PCS 1-to-1 Chun-Li bust they're doing?
No, but I saw it.
Okay.
I thought it looked cool, but
what you saw is not it anymore.
Oh, really?
They've made a lot of adjustments.
They said they're going to do Cammy too. One of those with Cammy too.
Wow.
Is it licensing, or they just did it and it's just like, we don't like what we did? Why they changing Chun-Li?
Themselves. Just hearing feedback. They took it back to the lab and.
Okay. Well, that's really cool. Though. Okay.
That's really cool. That's really cool that they're making more adjustments. I do know that back in the day they were going to do a bison bust, and they had it going. Everything was smooth, and then sure enough, I pre-ordered it, and then it was canceled. Like they canceled it. So this was years and years ago. So I'm looking forward to see what they do next.
That was a pretty
doing a half scale Akuma, whatever that's from. I don't know.
That's Street Fighter. Yeah,
okay.
That'd be cool.
That's coming.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like too, because a lot of people get that wrong. They don't do well with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do this character. So going on to the next topic, we're going to go around the panel. We're going to talk about what 3 statue or hot toy that you'd want to see made by any company. It didn't have to be Hot Toys or Prime or anything like that, but just any company that you want to see make these 3 statues or characters made into a statue. So I think everybody would be surprised in what I picked. So maybe not Jason, but everybody else would be surprised of what I picked. But let me bring up the screen here real quick. This is one that I really want them to do. And
I'll let you know if it'll happen or not.
I know you will, man. So this is the one that most likely will not come. I guess we already know that. But the Ironmonger is another one of my favorite all-time characters that I really wish they make a 1/4 scale of this, and they have not. I know that they made a hot toy based off this, and I know that, but I have not seen a statue yet based off Ironmonger.
That hot toy had a lot of problems too.
Oh, really?
All that, the joints would crack and everything.
It was an old one.
Yeah, I mean it's old. Like you might have seen they were talking about the Carnage, being huge. I think that guy was like 18 inches tall or something. He was massive.
The lower half wasn't designed to carry all that weight.
Yeah, more people want This is a guy for Hot Toys for Iron Man collectors. A lot of people want a new Ironmonger to replace the old one, maybe with some die cast.
That would be cool. I mean, my goal is that someone does a 1/4 scale statue based off this character. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but if they do, I'm all in. I have to buy this. There'd be no question about it. I'd have to get it. No room, doesn't matter. I'll have to figure it out. So this will be one that I would get hands down. Mm-hmm. it's one of my favorite characters that they have not done on a statue form yet, and I don't know why. I wish they would. This is one that may surprise everyone. They have not done a Ripley.
Wow.
And
that does exist. I just showed you a picture of it.
Is that a statue form, and is it 1/3 scale?
It is no, it's quarter.
It's quarter. Well, it matched well with that new Aliens one, then that new Ripley, I should say.
Correct.
It matched well.
That's why the guy had it displayed with the quarter scale queen. But this does exist in quarter scale.
What is that custom?
What? No, it's licensed.
No.
Yes,
makes it.
It's Hollywood Collectibles Group. It's a real thing.
I haven't seen it yet. I would personally want this done in a 1/3 scale.
Me too.
And also I'd want it as it have a flashing light on top that would actually turn like a siren, but it'd be yellow, and it have a light up feature. I think that would look just amazing in an Alien collection. It's this will be one that I would really love to get and have. I don't know where I would display it or put it, but I thought it would be just great. I really wish Prime One would look at this, and then maybe a 1/3 Dutch would be amazing. I got one more here. Thought that'd be cool, and I think Jason knows what it is. So I'll bring it up here, and I don't care who does it, just do it, just like Nike. This is one of the saddest moments, but it's also one of the most iconic ones.
All of us went, oh.
Yeah, as a bust, having this as a bust, and
so you just want the tour. You don't want the full body. You just want the.
Yeah, I mean, a full body. I mean, that'd be kind of hard to display if it'd be a large.
There is a full body one that exists.
But not licensed, right?
Oh yeah, it's 1/10 Iron Studios.
Oh,
come on! What are you talking about?
I was going to say,
I'm like, where am I
at? Just get the hot toy, and you can do it in a Stevie Biggers.
Put him on his knees.
I want a life-size bus with silicone skin, rooted hair, light up feature in his final hour.
Wow.
That would be something that would be iconic for me. And
he just needs likeness rights, right? And that's it. Right?
Yeah, they just can't get it. I think we've asked several times. They just can't get it. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll see in the future, but if they do get it, hands down, I'm buying it. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get one.
Huh.
This will be something that maybe for the future for me. That'd be great. Equan, what do you have for us on deck, man? What is something you want to see come? All
right, let's see what we got here. This one I want a statue of.
Okay.
Ever since I saw the cover, it was like maybe 10 years ago.
Dude.
And this is a Batman Superman 1 by Jay Lee. Like I want this whole setup.
Yeah.
At least in 1/4, 1/3 would be way too big. But 1/4 with like these weird sentinels at the bottom as the base, Batman with his cape spread, and Superman way up there. So this is what I was looking for. They did a smaller scale statue, the Batman Black and White series, of just Batman, but he wasn't exactly in this pose. But they never did the Superman, so I bought that years ago, and this is what I'm looking for, 1/4. And it kind of looked like this. Let's see, it looked like this here. So this is the statue I have. Now they've done like over 100 statues of these. I don't know what scale. I guess 1/7 scale maybe.
Okay.
Of the Batman Black and White statues, and they have one for like every artist that's drawn Batman, basically. They even had basically they had this was the Jay Lee one. So this is as close as they got. So I have this one, but I want the 1/4 of the one you saw previously.
Wow, yeah, I love the pose. I just love it's like a piece of art. I mean, look at it. It looks nice, man.
I love his art. Yeah, definitely. I saw him at Comic-Con, and this is the poster that he had next to like the artist alley. This is what he has displayed. So I guess he's pretty proud of his work. So
yeah. That's sweet, man. Sweet. I'm liking that.
Right. And then since we don't have anyone making any good 1/4 or 1/3 statue of this, I would like this one to be done in. I don't care who does that, but
Motherfucker.
He took yours.
He fucking jacked it.
The Return of the Jedi, Death Star Luke, the flap and everything.
Yeah.
I don't care. I want like one like this. So
Wow.
I'll move on to the next one since we're gonna see that again.
Okay. That's cool.
And I got
like that
figure in here.
Okay. Some great picks though. It's a good one.
And I want a Hot Toys figure of this here.
Oh.
Star Killer.
That would be sick.
The thing is, like, the reason why most of us get Hot Toys is because of the likeness. How start to cinematic characters or just actors in real life. Now, this actor Sam is a real life actor that plays this character and does the voice of Darth Maul. So this would be like a perfect combination of real actor likeness with a video game character.
Okay.
And I'm always a sucker for characters with dual lightsabers, so I want one of these.
Yeah, man, that'd be a sweet hot toy. That'd be cool. Now, look, someone that doesn't know, does the lightsabers have a lot of feature on Hot Toys?
Yes,
they do. Okay.
Especially nowadays, they're USB powered. It used to be just battery operated, swap out arm or forearm with the lightsaber. So now they're heading towards that. So
that sucked to ever replace or switch out.
So this existing statue form.
They did this in statue?
This custom, but it's
custom,
real. Yeah,
I think it's
this exact pose too.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's a great pick. That's a great pick.
Not enough Force Unleashed stuff out there. So
yeah. No, I agree. That's some great picks, man. Again, I'm still not 100% familiar with Hot Toys, but I'm definitely learning. And what I really love about them is that how you can post things in dioramas. It's just super cool how they did that. And I keep watching reviews. Every time they come up, I keep watching them, unboxings and seeing what they're like. And the more I watch, the more I want to start like investing into that.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
You just got to be careful to start doing Hot Toys and statue stuff.
Yeah, just trying to combine the two together. You have to be.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
great.
I do like the. Chaser had a great idea. He was going to he's just going to buy one of the Maji spaces and put his Hot Toys in there, and you can't go wrong with that. I mean, you really can't go wrong with it. So I think that'd be a really good option. All right, Marcos, what do you got on deck, man?
Yeah, so I got 3 characters you guys probably do not even know of. So
okay, no,
that's awesome.
It means anime.
Yeah, of course. So the first one is my second favorite story, and it's in manga. And it's a character named Conky. So it's this character right here. I don't know if you guys can see him.
Okay.
It's the guy right there. He's it's actually all these characters are based off real life generals. And
that guy looks like he wishes. He looks like he wishes he was Nobunaga Oda.
Yeah, so he's like on the main character side, but he's one of the most evil people of all time. And this is what he's done to people. He made a whole little arc of, bodies, kids and females.
Wow.
So what I want, so what I want the statue with him is like have him on his horse, like kind of like this, like a 1/4 scale horse, and him on top, and the background have that arc like right behind him. So it would be a very gory, bloody statue, but that's how I really hope for that one day.
They've done plenty of Berserk ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to look at like God's Hand. And go,
sure.
With those. So I mean,
yeah, but no company will ever probably even do this. They don't. There's not even like an English translation for the manga. It's so weird.
Wow.
But
Your favorite, Jason?
So that's one of them. And then
That's cool.
this next one is it's only there's no anime for it, but it's one of a story that most people know. It's known for the artwork, and it's based off the real life samurais, Miyamoto Musashi and Sasaki Kojiro. So I would like a statue of like a diorama by maybe like Figurama or something like that of this scene right here. Both of them like meeting each other for the first time and about to kill each other. So, it's a really like epic scene in the whole story. So it's awesome. This whole manga is known for the artwork, and it's one of the best out there. And
so you want like a diorama of these?
Of this one, yes, because I would only want like one statue of this, So I would just want it to be like the two main characters, one form, one scene. It's a classic scene and everything.
Marco, spoil us, man. I'm watching it right now. Don't ruin it for me.
I got
the anime.
I see this, and this was cool, but you made me think more than I would go. Man, this is cool, but this just would make me want to get a statue from like Ninja Scroll.
It's a classic.
So that's the second one, and the last one is.
Maybe I'll know what this one is.
It's one that you anime guys know. It's a One Piece. It's my second favorite character, and it's Smoker. He's he's part of the Marines, and he's like the first Marine that's actually a good Marine. And he's one of my favorite characters.
Is he one of the known characters, or is he like?
Yeah, he's a very known character. It just no company's ever there's been like some unlicensed companies that have done him, but not in a good way.
Okay.
But so his power is basically just smoke, and his whole body smoke, and I'm really hoping Jimmy Palace does a statue of him.
So what I've come to realize is with these One Piece statues is that it's just a matter of time.
True, and
there's a lot. They do it well too.
Jimmy Palace is probably my favorite company that's licensed that's doing One Piece stuff. So and they do all the other stuff they do is really good too.
The one problem is for One Piece is that there are just so many characters.
Yeah,
they've been around for so long. I mean, there's what somebody we might consider a like second or third dairy character, which is just super popular. Like they're like, it's like we could easily sell 1,000 of these statues because there's like 200,000 people where this guy really likes this character. So we can definitely sell these 6-scale statue or something. Not including. They're usually biased towards main characters or, the attractive female. I mean, there's 50 Namis and, Boa Hantai, who hasn't even shown up in, like, she's been in one chapter, I think, in the last 10 years.
10 years.
She's still a top 5 most popular character, except for the Straw Hats and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Lane's saying, though, that's just so many characters in One Piece, and it's just going to take forever. But hopefully, we could get him soon. That'll be a day one pre-order for me. So.
Oh, I hear you. All right, Jason, what do you got on deck, man? What's your?
Oh, my turn already.
Yes.
So I'll just name it real quick and keep it moving.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I got pictures because apparently I found out about that before we started. I didn't really get pictures I wanted, but at least it lets you know who I'm fucking talking about if you don't already know. So one is the same as Equan, but I have a scale. I need this in half scale. Yes, I want the flat too.
Wow.
But I got a handful of half scale Star Wars, and it just Luke is missing. Like you need Luke in the Star Wars story.
You do. Right? Luke should be the first thing.
Luke is the character, right? So that's one. It has to be. I'll take a Bespin or a Farmer Boy Luke, but like if I had to pick, it would be this one right here: green saber, black outfit. Yeah. Let's go. But half scale, please. Infinity, Queen, it'd be great. Next up, no surprise here. Half scale Sauron. Come on, Infinity, make it happen.
That'd be huge.
Isn't like the Witch Queen big enough? Witch Queen like big enough?
No, has to be half scale as well. Another quarter scale doesn't do me any good. So, yep, I need that.
That'll be a cool one.
No, like I said, no surprise there.
Mm-hmm. So aren't you getting that bust? What you need another one for?
And last thing is, even though, like I said, I got the bust, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh no, I was saying you should get in the bust, right? So what you need another one for the Sauron.
Oh no. Oh, the bus? No, I'm not getting that. At least not now. If I do, man, I'll track down when I'm actually in the next place. I'm not dealing with those boxes now. I decided that much. Lastly, yes, I do have the bust of this guy, but if I ever did get him in half scale as well, I would be thrilled. In all honesty, I wanted to pick 3 Star Wars half scales, but just to be, different, I spread it around.
And yeah, I hope Queen does that eventually. Do a half scale.
Yeah, they're not. I've already went down that route.
It's a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure why they wouldn't. I guess.
Bro, they didn't even do a Thor. Like you get a Spider-Man from Endgame. You get Captain America from Endgame. You get Mark 85 from Endgame, but you're not going to get it. Which I don't care. I don't want a Thor, but they're not making that either. So.
Yeah.
So so I'm just saying, people in general with the half scale line that Queen started, they probably not. At least most people that I know that have them aren't the happiest because there's a lot of missed opportunity they did there, unfortunately.
Didn't they cancel the line, or is it suspended?
It's just now? Nothing's just going forward at the moment. That's all. But that's my 3.
There's some good picks, man. I know you really want that half scale Sauron. You've been talking about that for a long time, right. So I hope it happens because it will look good in your collection. And I know you have a large variety of half scale Star Wars, and I could totally see this just being a great centerpiece in that collection too. So that'd be good. All right, Freddie, what do you got for us, man, on deck?
Yeah, so to keep it moving, so there were so many different IPs and so many different divisions and like shows, movies. So I went with the movies, and I cheated a little bit. So instead of just, I just did as far as like what I would want from like what movie. As far as this is the movie I want it for. So I could get the line or just individual characters. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Hold on. There we go. Technical difficulty. Sorry, guys.
That's all right, man.
Can you see?
Let me scroll down here and I'll get you in here.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, got it. Oh,
so one of the movies, I don't know if I said shows or movies. It was movies, not shows. But so I've been crying for this through the heavens for anybody who will listen, and I think Ant said that he wants to do this. So I don't care if it's 1/6. I don't care if it's 1/3. I don't care if it's 1/4. I want any figures from The Last Dragon. I'll take a Shonuff. Or I'll take a Bruce Leroy. Dude. Any one of those from The Last Dragon, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Like, it's high up there.
From your little picture, I thought that was the actual Bruce Lee in the yellow suit, and I was like, "Well, I got good news for you." And then I zoomed in. It was not Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Jason, have you seen this before?
I don't want to see it.
No, you have to see it, man.
I have zero interest in seeing this.
This whole movie pays homage to the actual The Last Dragon, Bruce Lee, and it's so good, man. It mixes kung fu mixes in the pop culture of the time. Okay,
yeah.
And within the line too, I would also want a Vanity.
Okay.
Within the, and if you know anything about Vanity, this was the Prince, Purple Rain's Prince's protege. Yep. Girl, obviously, but protege as well. And I would love, she's beautiful. I would love to have her in that. So The Last Dragon, yeah. So any of those 3, I'll take any other characters from that as well. So that's one. The second, I would love. And I know for people who know, they're going to tell me, probably Lane would know, and he'd probably say, well, Freddie, they've already done this already in 1/6 scale. And I would say, yes, but you know who did this in 1/6 scale? Star Ace. So I'll end that there.
That doesn't count.
So can I guess your
all you had to say is Star Ace, and you just had to say like the boys. Just anything from that, I would have said, just like, you mean.
So hold on before you.
Kill Bill.
Before you mention your third, can I guess your third?
You're not gonna guess it. Trust me, you're not.
Bro, I have a very good fucking guess.
Nope. Go ahead.
Well, based on your colors of choice and outfits of choice, I'm going with Bumblebee.
You're a fool. No, that's a good guess though. No, okay. But again, I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. Like, I mean, humongous. I've seen that movie, all his movies, 1,000 times. I used to do the fights and everything with my best friend. I love Bruce Lee. Both of these movies paid homage to Bruce Lee, as you could tell with the yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Right. This is one of the things that like intrigued me. I was like, wow. So that's an Easter egg. If you don't know about anything about Bruce Lee, you don't know about the yellow tracksuit. But I'll have anything from the Kill Bill line. Either her in the back, you see the was it the Crazy 88s or 88s? And
what if I told you that yellow jumpsuit exists on Bruce Lee in third scale?
I would probably say, please show it to me, and I might pick that up. And out of all his outfits, like him in that yellow jumpsuit is like my favorite. In Game of Death, for all you don't know, he died, never finished it. No, but they put the movie out. Yeah,
they sure did.
All right. So within that line, I would like a Oriyishi and a Go-Go. Those two that you see on there. Like I said, I'm willing to take any figure from that line, but if we could do any three, it would be The Bride, it would be Oren, and it would be Go-Go. Love that movie, 1 and 2. My number three. If anybody, I don't know if Ant watches this or PCS, and he sees my list and he's like, "Man, Freddie, I'm gonna hook you up." So Coming to America, if I can get Prince Hakeem, I would be most grateful. I'll even take his boy. Get me any one of these two. If you even want to get me when he's in McDowell's, I'll even take that as an alternate.
That'd be awesome.
So, yeah, I would take anything from an Coming to America line. This is like one of my. This is another movie I've seen hundreds of times growing up.
Barbershop scene is the best.
And what?
The barbershop scene is the best part.
yes, right here. And I would, again, alternate. If you give alternates or anything like that, I'll take this and the Jets. I'm a Jets fan, by the way, sadly. And, I'm from New York, man. So, like, this hits home for me, Coming to America, man. I'm New York all the way. So I would take anything from this line. And the last thing from that line would be
so close.
My boy, Randy Watson.
Bro, Watson. You're like at like 8 items.
I see, but I did say from in the line. So I said I cheated a bit. I just said I cheated a bit, but I moved it along. I kept it. It went, smooth. So yeah, that would be all.
Yes.
Okay, so before
one by one, what scale they would need to be in this?
I have to show Freddie this because he seemed intrigued. This is one of the statues that actually put this company on the map.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need that. I never saw this.
No, I hear you, bro. I hear you. It's
I want this. Wait, is this what scale is this?
1/3.
What?
Can I get this at a decent price? I want this.
Actually, yeah, you can. I can. If you really want this, I will help you find one.
Dude, he's my I like him. So first of all, I'm a good parent because I teach my kids all of like the old stuff. If they could like be in some of these panels and actually they'll know a lot. They'll with the best of them, they know about Bruce Lee, man, and they just like they're huge fans as well. And I'm like, I would love this so much. Yeah, man, it's like it's my all time, man. Kung Fu.
Freddie, what's your opinion about the 1-to-1 bust that Infinity did of Bruce Lee?
I saw, but first of all, I'm like, I'm not at that level like chasing yet, man, where I could just have bust come to my house. But
it's so well done.
You've seen the bust, right?
But I've seen when it first came out from Infinity, I saw it and I was like, if I could, there's so much stuff I want and I need in different lines. But I was like, ultimately, maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, if I could get it, I would. I love that. It's a good. The hair is a little bit needs work, but that's whatever. But yeah, this is so awesome.
This was yeah, man, it's a good piece.
It's a Blitzway facial sculpt that came out good.
Yeah, well, this
Right?
is when they were on their own. Well, I mean, they're still on their own, but that was no collaborate. This is the one I like myself, and if I ever do get a Bruce Lee statue, it will be
like
this one.
too.
He's the GOAT, man. I'm like, dude,
You
there's
know
been
what?
nobody like this guy.
You have to do him Chuck on that one, huh?
This would be the next one I'd get.
That's sweet, man.
This is nice. This is nice.
It's an iconic
see this,
too.
and I can just think of so many 70s kung fu actors I would love to see like this. Like,
looks good too.
Chang Li and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I'm a huge kung fu fan. I always tell these guys or whatever. I just need like one representation of like things I love. Like he would just stand in for like all my kung fu stuff. Like just sweet. Bruce Lee, and I'm done. That's it. That's all I need is Bruce Lee. You know.
Then you can do
if and when you do want to spend, I will ask people I know that sell these.
Okay, yeah, man, I appreciate that.
Because if you go look at that piece on eBay right now, you'll get turned away. You won't have any interest in it, but I can find you one much less than that.
Okay, so that would be very soon.
Okay,
very soon.
So then you could also if they ever would finally do PCS does any of Last Dragon, then you could have your true ultimate showdown.
Oh,
Bruce Lee versus Sho'nuff.
Yes.
In third scale or something, that would be amazing.
It's crazy. Hold on, Freddie. Let me ask you this: I don't have anyone that offered this, but would you trade your Alita bus for the Bruce Lee bus?
I would. Yeah, that's how much I'm a Bruce Lee fan. Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Hard. Yeah, he's like the Jordan of like kung fu. I hate to put him in the same context, but he's like, to me, he's like, there's nobody out there right now who could even the stuff that he's accomplished and done. Everybody,
he's my ultimate kung fu as well, for sure.
Yeah,
hands down.
Yeah,
I think Donnie Yen modern times might
be
sort of
that's cool.
comparable a little bit. No, but it's because Bruce Lee's worldwide impact is like the biggest ever.
Yeah, but just not in movies, not just in movies, just his real life accomplishment. There's just things he can do that just like people to this day are still trying to figure out how can he do that? How can he just punch with just a hand like this with no pushing back power and can push a man like far back out of his seat? Like this is like he's nuts, man. If you look at his like clips of like stuff he's done, it was just like blow your mind.
Also, if you want to save more money, there's quarter scale options as well, but it's neither of those two.
I need a centerpiece.
Okay.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if anybody can help you, it's Chasen. He's the man that knows how to get things.
I will definitely be coming to you, Chasen, very soon.
I know some people that can get the things. I don't get the things. I know some people that can.
He's the man that knows where to go to get it and how to find out who has it and where. So
Jason's been trying to help me like with the Catwoman on Batpod. Unfortunately, so far not a whole lot of luck. But
I'm trying to tell you, the third. He wants the third.
Wait, don't you have the 1/6 coming?
No, I canceled that and transferred the pre-order back like way when it first was announced toward the J&D statue because I have I don't really need the Batpod one because I've got the 6-scale figure of her coming and I already own the Batpod and I own the J&D statue already of her.
But
in third scale.
In general, Lane, the person I put you in contact, if you ever do want Queen, he is a good option to.
No, I already checked with him and I already checked that person. They said sorry, sold out.
Yeah, I figured you would.
The thing is though, with that piece, that might be something because it's a $3,000 piece.
There's gonna be some cancels.
By the time we get it, since it's probably not coming till early as the summer, like in the home territory or later, like. They said we got to hit that piece, so I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be till the end of this year. We're going to see that finally come out.
There's going to be people that did an initial deposit, and then when it comes to pay in full, when it's ready to ship, they're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, and I may not be able to fit it. It depends. Like I'm going to know in the next 2 months, but I thought I would start kind of late. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get us distracted.
No, there's some great picks, Freddie. I think.
Thank you.
You got some, man. If it ever makes any of those, I think it's a win.
Yeah, I think out of all of those, to me, I'm just like I think as far as what I see that PCS is doing and what they're trying to accomplish, I think he's the closest to getting any of those done that I can tell from what I've been reading. So I'm excited if you can get any of those. Cool. Yeah.
All right, Lane, you're up, man. What do you got for us today?
Okay, so I decided I think maybe I'll be able to.
Lanes are going to be all sexy J&D females.
I can help you show.
Or maybe choke.
No. So first off here, let me see.
It's going to be all Michelle Pfeiffer stuff. That woman.
No, that seemed to be everybody else who wants Michelle Pfeiffer.
Jason, I want it.
I'm Anne Hathaway. Okay, so first off is going to be a sexy female, but it's not. It's not. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. The file type, it's not going to let me transfer.
Oh, okay. Over. Who is it?
It's from. I would really like a really good comic-based Madeline Pryor Goblin Queen. I know I've seen some custom statues like the one of her with Mr. Sinister. Like years ago, I've almost gotten to the point I almost was just going to buy the old Bowen Designs one, but I really like when XM that's not effing Krakoa in here in X-Men, like classic X-Men, like her Inferno, or just one of her.
Okay.
Because I do have coming this week, or it's supposed to be, because I think it's shipped already. From Off the Racks, I'm getting the I think it's 5th scale, but it's the diorama piece that Jean Grey and Phoenix, because that was one I would have said. Is I always really wanted it's going to be a one-off kind of thing. I'm not really buying a lot of X-Men, but I've always wanted a Phoenix kind of a Jean Grey in the same thing, and that's been literally the closest ever to it. Even though it's not Dark Phoenix, it's regular Phoenix, which it feels like it should be the Dark Phoenix. But I wanted one like X-Men standalone thing, and that thing's supposed to be massive. Okay. But I'm getting that, but I would really like a Madeline Pryor, even if it's quarter scale or something like that, or whatever, that I could just put. It's going to, because the Jean Grey with Phoenix is 26 inches tall. So it's huge. Okay. It's like 26 by like 23 or something. It's massive.
This
so even though it may be, which one?
I remember she had a lot of underboob when I was a kid reading those.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. I remember a lot of people bitch when they were doing one of the Hasbro. You know, what's the lab thing? HasLab. Like one of the for the Ghost Rider, they were going to do one of the stretch goals was a Goblin Queen, and I remember everybody said, "No, that's not what she looks like, man." But I really would like to get a quarter scale or something, probably of her. XM would be who I would really like to see do it. Says, you know, I got their Catwoman. I'm getting the King Batman Who Laughs. I really liked her stuff. But if Sideshow did one of her that doesn't break my bank, then I would probably be cool to stick that. But I would like one of her to go with someday over the rainbow with the Phoenix and Jean Grey, because that was I just need one of her in the Phoenix, because that's like my favorite looking like story in X-Men. So that would be the first one. The second one though is, let me see. I'm going to see if his will work. This one is actually because I'm mostly buying Batman. So it's a Batman villain I don't think we've ever seen. Oh, come on. Where did I stick you? I didn't get these set. But the next one would be, I would like from Batman would be Clayface. Matt Hagen. Clayface.
That would be good.
I mean, I mostly know Clayface from Batman and the animated series. Like, that's probably my favorite incarnation. I mean, there's been like 5 or 6 Clayfaces. I mean, there's Clayface, there's Clayface 3. I mean, there's a bunch of them. But a Clayface, like, monstrous, like, even if, you know, you guys have talked, like, they've shown Prime 1 the, you know, Batman versus Bane, or they've done the Batman versus Killer Croc is eventually supposed to come out, even if it was something like that. But a big... I don't think Clayface would work necessarily as a 3rd scale. I think he would be too big, maybe. And plus he'd be, I think, like, you know, they've seen, like, my idea is thinking of it where he could be kind of either big hulking looking form, where he's like forming a weapon in his hand, you know, from his hands or something, or not exactly the same, but kind of like where he's moving around maybe. But I don't like a lot of little parts all over the place that looks like they could easily break. But I'm thinking kind of like the Spider-Man Venom.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, something maybe not quite as, because that one I look at and I keep waiting to think that thing's going to break into a billion pieces.
So no one has tackled Clayface yet at all.
I don't know of any.
Wow.
I have
weird.
a vision of what they should do, with Clayface. They should make it to where it wraps around Batman like a diorama, and it has like, have him like kind of engulfed in it, him kind of like cool. Reaching out, and it would stand at, like a 1/3 scale. I thought that would be just really awesome.
I have a theory on why no statue company has touched him.
I think I know what your theory is.
Oh, really? What is it?
Your theory is he's just a piece of crap. That's why.
Exactly what I was gonna say. I have a feeling the companies are afraid he's gonna
look like doo-doo or something.
Yep. No, I swear to God. That's my theory.
I think if it's done right.
Yes.
I see the worry for the thing, but like Clayface is like the one villain, because as much as I love the Batman Rogues Gallery, and that's probably mostly what I'm gonna be buying stuff like quarter scale. Is going to be Batman stuff for the most part. I know I'm getting. I am not averse to buying one-off stuff for statues if I really like it. Like I own Poison Street Fighter. I saw it like I was going to be pre-ordering for my LCS something else, and like they had put Poison by herself that originally was only with Hugo for pre-order. And I went, fuck.
He does look pretty good on the Sanity
that
piece,
same
though.
day, I said, "Hey, can you order this for me?" And Wade put like $100 down towards my pre-order. I wanted statue, but Clayface would be like of the Batman villains that we have.
Such a good villain, man.
Yeah. And he's not, and like, and the only reason I'm not saying maybe I probably would have said Two-Face would have probably been my original one, because I'm not someone who necessarily is going to buy 50 statues of all Batman stuff. I would like the main rogues and stuff. I would say Two-Face would probably be one of the ones, but Tweeterhead is going to do one of him. They literally have one coming, which I think is great, and I hope people buy it, because I think
they will.
But I know, but of ones I normally think people would say should not, because we think of Catwoman, we think of Poison Ivy, we think of Harley Quinn, we think of the Joker. Like those are the first four normally think. And a lot of times, most times, you're not going to get beyond 4 characters for whatever the line is, especially for villains. I mean, a lot of times heroes even getting made. That's a lot already right there. So if those sell, they're going to do those guys over again. Obviously, Sideshow, that's proven a winning formula for them for years. But after them, you might normally think, Two-Face or Riddler or something like that, or Scarecrow. Like that's the next guys, I think, tier you normally think of for statues. But Clayface, I think he's just such a different one, even in comparison to like Killer Croc and stuff. I think I would like to get one of him, because like I'm getting King Batman Who Laughs. That's my next Batman one. Is my favorite look to the character. And he's going to be on a big giant bat ghoul base. So I was like, dude, Clayface in a monstrous kind of swirly form or something.
Wait, was that number 2 or 3?
Or
your preference of like who you want made?
Oh, Batman. No, I'm getting Batman. I'm thinking if they did Clayface, he would go perfect in a monstrous form right next to that statue. Yeah, that's 2. My last and so.
Okay.
So my last one. But I just lost my spot here. So my last one was originally actually a Hot Toy figure.
Okay.
I didn't think we were splitting this necessarily. I wasn't sure.
That's okay.
But considering that I own more Hot Toys, I switched from statues, got sold all of them, went to Hot Toys, and then just realized, well, I've been buying statues for 23 years on and off, so I might as well just get them again. And then I found J&D, and J&D said hello and crushed my wallet. Or actually, let me correct that. I got a big bonus and basically said, "Hey, thank you for your bonus." As that's literally where it went all over a year and a half. There's Catwoman and Harley Quinn. But I would say that I had an honorable mention would be Endor Han Solo. Like from the Return of the Jedi line, I would want an Endor Han Solo, because I didn't get any of the Attack of the Clones because I skipped the 20th anniversary, because I was like, I'm going to get Return of the Jedi. I haven't pre-ordered Vader or the C-3PO, but I really I can't imagine buying any of that line, any of the heroes or something like that without having a Han Solo. He was of the the big three, Luke, Leia, Han, he was my number 3. I like Luke and Leia more than him, but I can't imagine buying other ones of them without being able to have a Han Solo in it, like in some form or fashion. I was almost like, I'll go buy the stupid Stormtrooper hand or something, just so I can put a Han Solo with them. But he's like $600-700 now, and I won't spend that much on a hot toy figure that's like 5 years old, 6 years old. But my number 3 that I actually want is I want a Death Trooper Specialist. Death Troopers are I'm a Trooper person.
Okay.
Like Trooper is one of the main things for hot toys I would buy. I had the original Rogue One Death Trooper. I sold it last year because they have pleather to make up their poltroons and stuff. Big problem is flaking and stuff can happen over time. Breakdown. So I had one that had that, and I had sold that one, but I had this other one. But when Andor was coming out, and I saw the trailer like the summer before it came out, 2 or 3 months, and I was like, dude, Death Trooper Specialist showing up there. Automatic, because Hot Toys even more than Statue Come, even more than Prime was. Like the reissue. We already got the both. Let's remake this guy again. Maybe with less dirt looking on his feet or something. They are more than Prime was for remaking stuff. And Echo would know. So I was certain, with 100% say, Andor's figures, that they can do only 3 figures in the line. They're going to do a Death Trooper Specialist.
We shall see.
No, well, Andor, they're not. They have done none. They're not doing anything. They're not.
That's what because I'm waiting. I like Andor, and Andor's actually my favorite show.
Yeah, and
really,
and Death Trooper Andor's great, man.
Out of all the Star Wars shows,
that's the best storytelling. Like the actual story's good.
I don't know if no one watched it because anytime I watch anything Star Wars on Disney Plus, when I finish the episode, they push that Andor show. Like, watch this right now.
Yeah.
Well, I watch it because it's not espionage and spy stuff. It's not something generally people want to kind of see.
I mean, you literally get a ship that
it was my least favorite.
It looks like it's literally got a ship that looks like it produces lightsabers from it.
Yeah,
because it literally chops TIE fighters.
Yeah,
but Andor is a very different show. Like
it's a slow burn, man. It's a slow burn. Yeah,
but they didn't do it to Trooper Specialist, so I sold mine because I was going to use that money to buy a new one. And that's why I really wanted a Trooper Specialist.
Sometimes you lose and sometimes you win on those gambles.
Yeah, and then this one I rolled Snake Eyes. But so I would probably say I know I kind of did 2 there, but with Under the Hot Toast thing, like Andor Han Solo is it's never going to happen because life hates us. We just can't get another Han Solo that's not like with boots that are starting to disintegrate and stuff. Like
those are some good picks, man. Everybody has some really good picks. Freddie, I think you win hands down, man. Those are some great ones. Those are some great ones, man.
Yeah.
He had fucking like 10 of them.
It was 3 shows, and 3 movies, and I said within those movies, I'll take any one. But what came from that is that I found out about a new statue that I did not know existed. So thank you, Jason.
Jimmy, can I please have a 4th place though? Because I actually was a dummy and skipped over.
Okay, go ahead and grab one more.
Okay, real quick. Colonial Marines. Give me
that's a great one.
Whether Hot Toys, I know Hot Toys did some of them like way long.
Right.
They don't have good likenesses or anything like that. But give me a Pone, give me Drake. I'll take Crow, Hispaski. I can never remember the lady who was with the sunglasses, who was the pilot.
They should do all of them in 1/3 scale.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Well, if we're just adding more shit to our list.
Frost, do Hicks, do Hudson, do Vasquez. Ripley already have a statue we can just stick right in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Just get, and I don't care what not 10 scale, but I don't care if they're 1/4 scale, 1/3 scale, or Hot Toys figures, but actually like with modern, like ability to sculpt. That could you imagine a big, just huge Hot Toys setup where you could get that, and if you got a custom,
that'd be cool.
If you could get like a custom APC or if you got 6 scales figures and maybe like who's the guy? What's the name of the place that does a lot of the vehicles? Like they did the Batwing recently.
Jazz Inc.
What if Jazz Inc. did a like APC that could work with 6 scale figures?
That'd be
Give
cool.
her like the front or something you could open and stick them inside, like diorama thing. Man, that would be so cool. I would probably buy that whole thing and be.
That's actually a great pick. That's a great pick. So, yeah, man. So, Lane, thanks for sharing those with us. Freddie, I don't know, man. I think you hold it down. So those are some great picks. I love the Coming to America. That'd be amazing, actually.
Like half the cast of Coming to America.
Yeah.
At least, yes. Give me everybody.
So you could just do it just has for likeness look. It could literally just be we're doing a line of every character Eddie Murphy played. And that's gonna be like
the Norbit movie.
That'd be cool. So
okay,
so I have a new segment for.
I know, but he plays every character.
Yeah, I mean, some great picks, guys. I mean, I know there's a lot that we can choose from, but I do like the Colonial Marines. I do love the Coming to America theme. That'd be amazing, actually. And I do see PCS doing that, maybe like a Last Dragon. I think that'd be amazing. So I'd love to see that happen. I guess we'll wait and see on that. But I do have a new segment for Sunday. I know we have Print of the Week, but we also have a new one. It's called Setup Sunday. And I wanted to show everyone that.
Wait, hold on, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we have a new segment. Setup Sunday.
A new segment?
Yeah, it's called Setup Sunday. So my apologies because I don't know the collector that posted this, but I thought this was a great setup to show off your Predator. And
come on, Jason, ideas. Look.
Yeah, I thought this was just amazing. Yeah, this is just amazing. I love if you notice, like on the bottom, he's got like the timer on the very bottom. Yeah. And if you look on the left side, you can see blood on the leaves. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're talking Kanye?
Yeah, right there.
No one heard.
I wish you could.
I love that. That's cool.
One area for one statue. That's cool.
This guy went all out for this one here. Now that I see the victim and tree next to the 1/3 scale,
it looks stupid.
Calm down.
Stop. No. This is hot.
Oh, it's so tiny. It doesn't even compare.
In my opinion, it needs to be bigger. It does.
That's my point. It's a 1/4 with an over. It's a 1/4 victim with an overblown 1/3 jungle hunter.
So, knowing how big that tree is, the Predator is massive.
Yep.
It's
yeah.
It's massive. So
I like the concept though.
I do like the concept. I love it.
And you can see the blood too. Like I see that's hot, man. The glow in the dark, the blood, the Predator blood on the side. That's hot, man. I like that. Cool.
Yeah, the blood in the leaves was really cool. I thought that
nice.
They did a great job with trying to, like, let's just say this is the only statue he's ever getting, right? And then he wants to display it correct. He wants to make sure it's displayed properly how he feels it should look. And this is all the room he's got. Boom. There you go.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is great. Don't get me wrong. It's the whole concept. I get it. I get the idea and everything, but I could just never do this. I don't like building stuff with my statues. I don't like anything.
Because you lack vision, man.
No. You're missing.
You mean no?
You gotta let me finish. I don't like anything but the statue itself being highlighted.
I understand.
I like a white backdrop, lights on it. And the reason for that is all the attention for me needs to be on the piece. I don't want anything else there to look at.
But this brings attention to the piece, I think.
I think with this you miss out on the piece.
Because
you're looking at everything.
So I get your point with art, right? I get it, because now when you put art in the back, now I gotta look at the art and look at that. But if you're putting this piece, this just sets up it brings out this actual thing. I'm not distracted. I'm like, wow.
For me, I am.
Better than the jungle. You are? What you looking at right now? The leaves?
The whole fucking thing.
The leaf.
Honestly, the backdrop probably I'm looking at more than anything.
Well,
that's just me though. I'm not saying I was right or wrong.
No, I get you.
Because what I picture it is like if I go into a museum and there's like a sculpture on display, it's on a pedestal and it's all by itself and it's lit up. Like 9 out of 10 times that's the display, right? That's how I like to. Well, that's how I like to view these things myself. That's all.
Yeah, look, it's all a personal preference. It doesn't mean it's right or it's wrong, right? I personally
Jason's wrong. Wrong.
Wow. You know what else, man? I really, what I despise more than this?
What's that?
Is the like the print behind it or the comic book next to it.
Oh, you don't like that at all?
Not at all.
Yeah, look, again, it's all personal preference. It's not something that it doesn't mean it's right or it's wrong. It's just what he loves. So spending all that money, you want to display it the way you would want to display it.
Right.
So I feel that there's some people, like, I'll give a good example. Is like Gem Min had a Berserk lineup, on his Maji space. It was all white backgrounds. I would never get a white background on mine. Some people prefer that, but when I saw it, I thought it looked great. I didn't think I said, man, this looks really good. Me personally, that's not how I would display it. I would display it with like how I have my Iron Man. Notice that when I do mine, like the prints behind it aren't really something that it's like this huge high def collage of something. It's more of like just a background to fill space to where it looks like there's a scene going on. And that's what I like. It doesn't mean it's right or it's wrong. It's just something that, some people prefer. So, but look, shout out. I don't know who this collector was that posted this, but shout out to him because I think it looks pretty good. Yeah,
it's great.
It's fucking up. It's awesome.
He did a great
job.
job.
There's a lot of work into it. You could tell.
Yeah, he did a lot of love into that. And let's just be fair. This piece is super expensive and it's big, and he wanted to make sure it looked good.
Yeah, I am of the mindset though, and I've always been that way. If you spend a lot of money on a piece, I'm like, you need to basically display it right. Now, you don't know what I'm saying. I'm not saying like buy it, but you can't just be lazy and just, put a great piece on top of like an IKEA table. You know what I mean? You gotta, find a nice, make the display look good is what I'm saying. Whether it's line it up or what have you. Don't just like throw it somewhere, which I see some people do, and I'm like, you spent all that money. I'm like,
yeah, no, I agree
hook
with
it up.
you.
Like Jimmy with his diorama, I'm like, he hooked it up. It looks nice, So
yeah, you want to. I mean, there's some there's some setups I've seen that I'm like, man, how could we have done that? Like, what are we thinking here? But again, that could be a new collector, not very familiar with how things should be placed, and maybe they just have a different vision than you and I do. So, and that's okay. That's why we everybody just has their own opinion on things. But I thought this was pretty cool. This was a part of the setup Sunday.
I wonder how much money he spent on this.
I don't know, but I think he spent some money for sure.
Because the base, and then you got the background and everything. I'm like,
it depends. Did he do it himself, or did he hire someone to do it for him?
I think he hired, man.
That'll tell you what he spent.
Okay, and I'll tell you one thing. I'm not when I'm going to be. I think I have one day off next week, and I'm going to be hammering this stuff out in my man cave to get things ready for this Mark 1 coming in.
Yes,
but it's when I get done, it should look good. I think Jason will be right there with me, having to set this stuff up. So we'll see.
I can't wait to see that.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, news to me.
So
so
but
didn't even know he volunteered.
Yeah. This is another setup I saw on Facebook today that I thought was super cool. I love the way they displayed this and how it kind of makes its own like little diorama. It looks great, man. It looks really, really good. I thought that I think Hot Toys has, pretty much Star Wars covered, and you could really build anything you want in Star Wars. I know Jason talked about picking up those droids from the Droid Army this week, and I watched the review on it. I think it was Friday night, and man, those things are awesome and how they're set up, and I think they're going to be great.
A piece,
yeah. Iquan, did you get those too?
I did. I got 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I wish I got more of these clones though. I need 3 more of these guys.
I only have 1 as well. I only got 3.
No.
I
what do you guys think of something like this? Would you set it up in this manner, or what do you guys think?
That's real cool.
Yeah, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use my clone and set it in between episode 2 Anakin and Padme.
Okay.
Because I only have 1 clone. That's the only way I can really display it like that. So I don't really army build too many troopers. I'll only do it for like really stormtroopers right now at this moment.
Okay.
So just that, and then the Royal Guards. I have 2 Royal Guards next to Palpatine, and then 2 stormtroopers next to Vader. That's it.
All right. No, that's some. Hot Toys. With if you have it displayed correctly, I feel like it can be very impactful, especially with some of the scenes I've seen people build. They look great. They look great. So those are some nice setups I've seen with Hot Toys. But guys, you guys have anything else for tonight? This is all that I had for this evening.
Time flew by. Shit.
I know it flew by for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The chat have anything we're missing?
Yeah, we're going to just a few announcements this week. We're going to do a live unboxing. Me and Chasen, everybody's invited. It's going to be great. We're going to do that. I know Chasen knows I'm excited for that, so that is going to be big. Most likely Thursday, I'll post in the group, and then also look for some special guests to come on with us soon. We have some pretty cool people coming on. We won't spoil that quite yet, but we'll have them coming soon.
When is this
unboxing? Will be this week. I would think it would be Thursday. I'm going off of Chasen's day because he kind of like just said, "Oh yeah, I'll be this day and this day."
I'm guessing he's gonna have it Thursday.
But you're pretty accurate, so
yeah.
So I'm gonna go with most likely Thursday, and I'm gonna make sure we do a really cool unboxing, have everything ready. I haven't done one in a while, and to have one that I've been waiting for so long, and also one of my all-time favorite characters, along with my favorite suit, it's gonna be a good time.
I'm actually really looking forward to it because I only wanted one, like, because I got the Iron Patriot coming, and then I'll have an Iron Man coming, but
yeah,
I'm growing to the idea of a second Iron Man, and that would be the one I would want.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's news. Okay,
yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. All
so
right. Well, thank you for everybody for coming in and stopping by and chatting with us. This was a great time. Episode 3 will be next Sunday at 8 p.m. And we will continue with new giveaways and some really cool stuff coming up. I promise it's coming. It's coming. So you guys stay tuned. Thanks for everybody for getting on. Equan, thanks, man, for always having my back. Marcos and Lane, my partner in crime, Chasen, and Freddie, who always has my back. I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you very much.
Love being here.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, to the chat, thanks, and I'll see you next week. Stay godlike.